都只有一个。你比较。Hi, Melissa.
How are you? Hi.
Hi. How are you?
I'm doing good. How was your weekend?
Weekend is fine. I went running. Oh, jogging.
Oh, nice. Nice. That must have been nice. Was the weather, so I'm assuming the weather was nice outside.
In Taipei now it's raining.
Oh, okay. During the weekend, was it nice?
Sorry?
During the weekend, was the weather nice?
Yeah. Actually, we need the rain because we are short of water.
No, I agree. I think it actually even rained. It rained last night a little bit too, so that's good because we haven't had rain in a while.
Really?
So
But
lately
it has snow though.
yeah, we've had snow. So we've had that. Yeah, it was crazy. It was crazy how that happened last week. We had 4 different seasons. It was sunny, it was snowing so much, and then the weather got cold, and then it was back to sunny. So it was interesting. The weather was bipolar.
Oh, I remember that the weather.
Oh yeah, I'm sure you do. Yeah, I'm sure you do. Yeah, the weather's crazy. You never know what it will be.
Exactly. Because the spring isn't there yet, right?
Yeah, exactly. Well, that's good that you went out. That must have been nice to get some movement going.
McCoy, what is?
That must have been nice that you got movement going when you went outside this weekend.
Sorry, can you say again? I can't hear you.
Yeah, let me actually. So you said this weekend that you went outside?
Yeah.
Yeah. So I said it's good that you got some exercise.
Oh yeah, because exercise is quite important.
Yeah, exactly. So that's good. I even went outside this weekend too. I went for a nice walk because the weather was sunny. So I toured Toronto a little bit.
Oh, I'm missing the weather in Toronto too.
Well, it's cold.
No, it's cold. I even go to swim when I in there because there is a swimming pool in U of T.
Yeah, there is. Yeah. I haven't seen U of T. I've been to one of the campuses and I saw a little bit of it. It's really beautiful, so beautiful. But I haven't seen the main campus. I've seen a little part of it. So it was really pretty. Maybe eventually I'll get to see the
one of my friends live in Scarborough.
Oh, you live? I'm sorry.
One of my friends live in Scarborough.
Oh, Scarborough's far from here.
I know.
Yeah. Wow. Okay. Nice. Have you did you get to go to the CN Tower? Like, were you able to go inside the CN Tower?
No, I only see it from outside.
Yeah.
I don't get a chance to go inside the CN Tower.
Yeah, I mean, I did when I was a small kid. I did, but I don't remember anything of it. So hopefully, at one point I get to go see the CN Tower.
I remember that CN Tower is close to the lakeside, right?
Yeah, it is close to the lakeside. Yeah.
Yeah, and there's a driveway nearby lakeside. Is quite pretty. I've been there once.
Yeah, it's super pretty. Do you remember Harborfront?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, it's so pretty down there.
I hope they didn't change a lot. I think they keep the same, right? Although they have a new building.
Yeah, they don't really change. They didn't change much of it. It's still pretty much the same.
Okay, that's nice.
Yeah, it's nice. Yeah. I was gonna have you been to Ontario Place?
Ontario Park?
Yeah, Ontario Park, Ontario Place. There's two different ones.
I can't remember now which park I been. I think Queens. I've been to Queens a lot.
Okay. Okay, nice. Well, that's really cool how you've been in Toronto. It's really cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's cool. That's cool. Well, we're relating to school. Today's topic is about, classes and if if classes should start at a later time than an earlier time. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to play this video and then we'll go from there.
Okay. I will have to leave at 7:30 again.
Okay, not a problem, not a problem.
D News is brought to you by Audible. All you kids out there who hate waking up early for school, worry not, because science has your back. Hey guys, Tara here for D News, and like affect our academic performance. A new study conducted throughout 718 public elementary schools in Kentucky finds that earlier school start times are associated with lower performance, but only in students from middle or upper class backgrounds. Researchers assessed academic performance using standardized test scores, as well as attendance rates, teacher-student ratios, and retention rates, which is the number of students required to repeat a certain grade. They theorized that earlier start times would be associated with lower performance in almost all of those areas, particularly in disadvantaged schools. But to their surprise, the results showed that wasn't true. Kids who attended schools in disadvantaged districts saw no difference in performance, regardless of what time school started. However, children attending affluent schools saw a significant decrease in academic performance the earlier school started. Researchers say sleep deprivation could be what's at hand here. Not getting enough sleep could cause students to lose the ability to remain alert and focused in class, and it may also lead to an increase in illness. As for why this only seems to affect children in affluent schools, the answers are still mostly unknown, although they believe it may be because disadvantaged children have so many other risk factors at play. Now, before we start rallying to have school start at 9 a.m., there were some other unexpected findings. The study also found that the later school starts, the higher the chance there is of students having to repeat grades. For every additional minute later school starts, retention rates increased by 0.2%. So starting the school day off, even 5 minutes later than normal, could lead to a 1% increase in the amount of students being held back. Now, that's pretty antithetical to the rest of the study, which links later start times with improved performance. But one possible explanation for that, researchers say, is that starting school later may cause average students to improve, while those with learning disabilities have an even harder time keeping up. They also warn that because this is the first study to ever examine the relationship between school start times and student retention in pre-adolescence, more research is needed before solid conclusions can be drawn. Still, think about the things you could get done if school didn't start till 10 a.m. You could read a book, or better yet, you could listen to a book on audible.com. Audible is the leading provider of downloadable digital audiobooks and spoken word entertainment, and they've got over 100,000 titles to choose from.
Okay, so now, what are your thoughts about this? Do you think the school system they should make a later start to classes?
Depends how late. I know most of children, they don't want to wake up early, or they have difficulty to wake up early.
Yeah.
If the class is too early, even not the children, even the adults, they hate the morning class.
Mm-hmm.
That's my
Yeah.
understanding. So, well, I think 9 o'clock is fairly reasonable, right? For the class to start begin. I don't know what time is in Toronto for the small children.
It is, it's usually around 8 o'clock.
8? Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
around 8 o'clock. So
Mhm.
parents have to take their kids around, they have to drop their kids off around like 7:30, 7:45, around that range. So the kids are starting class earlier, and then they get off around 3 o'clock. So it's
Oh,
roughly, yeah, it's like a whole day, roughly basically 8 hours that they're in school.
Oh, okay, 8 to 3. That's makes sense because here in Taiwan is 8 to 5.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Wow. That's long.
I know. Mhm.
That's really long.
Even in our younger age, we went to school at 7.
Oh,
morning.
yeah. Wow. Yeah, I did too. I started school around 7:30. So I had to be in school at 7 o'clock or before 7:30 at least for first period.
Yeah.
But wow, that's even earlier, 7 o'clock. Wow.
So
And
we
how
have to wake up. We usually wake up at 6 and leave house at 6:45 to the school around 7 or 7:10.
Wow. Wow. That's early. What time would you be done with school?
You mean back to home is
Yeah.
after
What
5?
time?
After 5.
Oh wow. That's really long. Hi, Chloe. How are you?
I'm good, thank you.
Okay. So Grace and I were just talking about what time school started, and she was telling us that for her, school started at 7 o'clock in the morning when she went to
Junior high school and high school.
high school. Yeah, high school. What about you? Did you start school, or what time did you start school in high school and middle school?
7 o'clock. 7 o'clock.
7 o'clock? Wow. And it would go down to 5 o'clock, right?
Yes.
Wow. So that's a long day of being in school.
Yeah.
How was
We
the
have like
curriculum
8 hours per day.
Yeah, that's long. Would you get a good lunch break, an hour of lunch break?
I believe we have like 10 minutes in each class, between each class.
Oh,
So
okay.
every 1 hour have 10 minutes break. And
Oh,
then
okay.
we have lunch hour, 1 hour or 1.5, I can't remember.
Okay. Wow. So did you like that? That you had to wake up so early to go to school? Did you find yourself being tired or not being able to focus in class?
I think we don't have a right to say we are tired and not going to school that early because
Yeah.
everybody did the same.
Correct. But would you say, and Chloe, you can also jump in too, would you say that it would have been better if you started at a later time, let's say 8 o'clock or 7 o'clock, 8 o'clock or 9 o'clock instead of 7 o'clock?
It's nice, but it's a dream.
Great. What about you, Chloe? What are your thoughts?
I think it's good, and teacher will not be tired because
Yeah.
my working time is from 8 o'clock in the morning, and it's very early.
Yeah, no, I agree. It is early. It's an earlier time definitely to be up and get going. So because you would be finished with school at 5 o'clock, how would you spread out your studying once you got home? Would you have to study a lot because you're after you get off at 5 o'clock? So then you have half of the day to study for your classes, to do the homework. What was that enough time to get all of that preparation complete?
No.
No.
Because I
Usually
think we
have the after class, another class after school.
After the school, okay. Okay. What about you, Chloe? What were you saying something?
I said after school we need some relax, so we we don't have enough time to writing homework and prepare for the text test tomorrow.
Oh wow. Okay. So yeah, because I also remember too when I went to high school, I had to start at 7:30, but I was out around 3:30 to 4 o'clock. I was finished with school. So even when I would come home, I would be exhausted. I would be tired, and I would want to relax a little before I would study for my exams or any homework that I had. And I found myself to stay up late to get my homework done. So I would only get a few hours of sleep at night. So I remember those days where I would only sleep, I would go to bed around 1 or 2 o'clock and have to wake up again super early to go to school. Did you both happen to ever do that where you would have to stay up really late to study for an exam or to complete an assignment?
We do have lots of exams, so yeah, we always sleep quite late too.
Yeah.
After 11 or 12. I think 12 is the maximum. 1 or 2 is very, very late because you won't be able to wake up in another morning at like 6.
Yeah, no, for sure. What about you, Chloe?
Sorry, can I answer the phone? Sorry.
Oh, okay, yeah, no, that's okay. Now, Grace, what were some of your favorite classes that you took that you enjoyed? Was like science, math, music, any classes that you found interesting?
I'm not good in maths. I'm not good in science too. Well, music is fine. I can play piano, and we also have a choir. We can sing in a group that is called
Chorus? Chorus.
Yeah, chord.
Okay, wow. Chorus. Yeah.
Chord.
Chorus.
Chorus, yes.
Yes, chorus, yes. Oh, that's cool. So you can sing.
Yeah, kind of. I sing soprano, the high part.
Wow, that's amazing. I can't sing at all. I am a terrible singer. I can't.
No, everybody can sing. Just the tone is correct or not. That's all.
Mine is not. Mine is not correct. It's terrible. It's terrible.
Oh.
I'm told by many people, don't sing, it's bad. So I'm just gonna take your word for it.
It's fine. As long as you enjoy the music, I don't think it's a big deal.
Yeah, if I'm home by myself or my family's around, I'll just be singing, going along with the music, but nothing professional or anything like that.
However, yeah, we are not professional too. We just entertainment, right?
Yeah, but it's better than most people, I'm sure. Yeah. Wow. So you also know how to play the piano too, right?
Yeah, I learned piano for 10 years.
Wow, that's amazing. Do you from time to time do you still play the piano, or do you have a piano at home?
I have piano at hometown, not in the place I live in Taipei, because here is small. I can really buy a big one because piano, well, they have the electronic piano right now, but I don't like the touch and the voice. If you used to the classic piano, you won't really like the piano with electronic.
Yeah, that's correct. You would want the original, and you would want to like the feel of it. Plus, they're beautiful. Pianos are very beautiful.
Yeah, it is, and it helps I can't say I'm very good in piano, but it helps you to know how to listen to the classical music and enjoy it. I think it's a good hobby. So you will know more, you will know a little bit more than others because you figure out the different tone and the composition.
Yeah, no, that's very true. And you're able to, like you said, you're able to listen to the different tones, the beats, and simultaneously you're able to play.
Yeah, and you can tell the difference between different orchestra and the player, how they play the music.
Yeah, no, that's very true. I always wanted to learn how to play the piano, but there was just no time.
You can try anytime. And now there is an app on iPad. They can show you, just follow their instruction. You can play. You don't really need to read the
script, yeah.
Yeah. You can try that.
I'll try that. That seems really cool. I'll have to take a look into that. Thank you.
No, you're welcome. It's easy.
Yeah.
They always put the advertising on the YouTube.
Oh, really? Okay, I'll have to take a look at that. Okay.
And I think everybody can play.
Yeah, I think so too. I think it's you just need some time to learn and then practice.
You have to find the keyboard first.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
You have to borrow a keyboard or borrow the piano from someone else.
Because they're expensive if you want to buy a piano.
I know, that's why I didn't buy it. No. And too big.
Yeah, it's also very big too, so you need a lot of space. That's true.
And also the house is too close. If you play piano too loud at night, the neighbor won't be happy.
Oh, no, that's true. Oh no.
But you can borrow the keyboard. Keyboard can wear the earphone.
Yeah, because it's lightweight and you can just take it anywhere you go, so it doesn't take that much room.
Yeah,
that's true. I did play an instrument. I played the clarinet.
Correct.
Clarinet.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah, that's what I played, because in school it was required for us to learn an instrument, and you could pick either the saxophone, clarinet, trumpet, or flute. So I went and I chose to play the clarinet, and I enjoyed it. It was I was decent at it. I wasn't too bad, but it was fun. It was fun.
Yeah, it's nice to you can play an instrument. I think saxophone is also very cool.
It is. Yeah, it is, with like the shape, and you can play. It's so
and
cool.
And sound is nice.
Yeah,
too.
it was so cool. So cool. My a few of my friends, they played the saxophone, and then a few played the trumpet. The trumpet.
Oh, the trumpet. That's nice too.
The trumpet, and a few, one or two of my friends, they played the flute, but they said that was really hard.
Flute is very elegant.
Yes, it's very elegant. Yeah, very, very elegant. But they said it was very hard. They said it was hard to play that. So yeah, that was that.
Oh, nice. I have to leave now. It's 7:30. I talk to you next week.
Bye.
Okay.
It was nice to talk to you again. Okay. Bye.
You too. Bye. I have to leave.
Just let me know, Grace, whenever you're ready, okay? Chloe, whenever you're ready, just let me know.